Hello there, welcome back, boys. So we're back onto the grind on Project Ebonhold, the fresh account start, which happened like last stream. So today we continue where we left off with a little bit of an advantage, because last time we finished when I died and got reset to level 1, and it actually turned out that my next run was very fortunate for me, and as you can see I did manage to get to level 53, but most importantly I did manage to roll a couple of rare ecos, epic ones, with one very important, which is the unstable infusion, which basically allows my damage to apply all my dots without like casting them. So, you know, they apply naturally over time while I deal damage. It works very amazingly with things like Scorching Wounds or Scorched Path, because all of those damaging abilities that pretty much happen automatically also apply all my dots, so it's quite amazing. And as Shadow Priest, also heal through damage, through shadow damage thanks to Vampiric Embrace, well, my survivability pretty much skyrocketed like crazy. And yeah, that's what I was hoping to see actually and utilizing on the Shadow Priest. So we finally have a pretty good build. Also, I did manage to snag like Echoing Afflictions, which make my periodic effects to occur 25% more often. So yeah, it's an amazing setup so far. And I'm actually wondering, because I was doing like plenty of quests, Cobra quests, and did manage to accumulate like around 120,000 soul ashes, which would be great for a big massive reset. But you know, this run was going very well, and I wasn't exactly sure whether I should reset or not, pretty much. But yeah, also in the meantime, I did manage to get some professions done. I've got tailoring on 162 due to the fact that, you know, I don't have auto looter just yet, and yeah, getting items is kind of hard. Yeah, I decided to go for it and just grab some stuff. Also enchanting, and just because it adds some additional stats eventually. But to be fair, I grabbed tailoring mostly because I wanted to have the flying mount later down the line. So I also, to get some loot, managed to get to some dungeons, low-level dungeons, just to, you know, get some pretty easy items, especially that I got pretty powerful on this run. So what I want to do is run Cathedral and Graveyard one time, mostly because they have amazing caster items in there, maybe Library, and see what we can get, and then probably reset, because I think that 120,000 soul ashes is quite amazing amount. And since last time, I did manage to grab a couple of nodes that increase my XP, and also get 2 points out of the Victory Feast, on top of plenty of stamina, because as you can see on this level I already have like 3000 health, which basically heal me when I kill targets, which eventually became pretty much irrelevant due to the fact that I have amazing healing through Vampiric Embrace. But we're gonna get into that. First off, I want to look at this. I'm just running, and everything I touch is being my dots are being applied to those targets. So just look at how ridiculous this is. I'm just gonna be running like that, and look at this. All those targets get the dots applied, and everything is pretty much healing me. So yeah, it's kind of crazy, not gonna lie. With those low-level dungeons, it's pretty easy to actually clear them all. I just wanted to grab some silk cloth in here, and maybe like additional upgrades here and there. Hello there, guys. Sorry, I wasn't nice enough and haven't greeted you all. Thanks for coming. Welcome on the stream. We're carrying on Project Ebonhold progression on the fresh account. As you can see, it's pretty damn interesting so far. I'm pretty much immortal as long as I have dots on my targets, and look at this, it's quite crazy, like 15,000 DPS already on level 50. Yeah, I was pretty lucky with this eco, like unstable affliction, infusion, sorry. is probably best in slot for Shadow Priest, or at least something you need to grab if you want to progress very nicely. There's probably shit tons of bodies already behind me. Let's maybe try to loot some of them just to get like extra silk cloths. I actually came. Oh, a staff dropped. But this is attack power 1, so it doesn't matter. Hey there, Camel, how you doing, bro? I actually picked up Priest on this fresh run because I was actually really hoping for something like that, and I'm really glad that after all the changes they have made for the early game, it's actually possible. Just look at this. I know this is just a simple dungeon, level 30 to 40 usually, but yeah, those guys have like 30,000 HP. It's no joke, to be fair. Let's just pull them. And it's such an amazing playstyle for Shadow Priest with all the cast while moving. Shit, he interrupted me actually. But that doesn't matter, I can just kite them, shoot Mind Blast, run around with Mind Flay, slowing down enemies. It's great. Okay, Silence, he's gonna be going for the detonation. Grimfall was boring, so he decided to play on Ebonhold. I mean, to be fair, for the moment, that's why also I decided to come back, because I got kind of tired of playing on the beta servers, you know, trying things out and stuff like that. It's pretty cool if it has novelty, but let's face it, like, Classless was already seen and done shit tons of time. Oh, wait a minute. Robe of Dawn. That's what I was hoping for, actually. This is a great drop, amazing spirit, look at this, almost 1000 already. Oh, that was actually a great drop. Okay, it was kind of worth it, not gonna lie. We also snagged a couple of silk cloths, probably gonna get more on our way back. I mean, I would really love to finally have the loot bot, it would help a ton. Who knows, maybe I will eventually swipe for it because it's a big, massive quality of life thing, especially on this server. I just wish that Grimfall, oh my god, Ebonhold would actually just allow us to get like AoE looting, but I can't understand that, of course. But they want to do it this way. It's kind of mandatory thing, so people will be forced to pretty much get this thing. And well, let's face it, like this scavenger doesn't exactly fix all your problems, because it's not exactly a loot filter. Therefore, you know, he's pretty much snagging everything you stumble upon, which means that there's going to be plenty of useless things that you have to throw out during extensive moments of grinding. Yeah, man, I was a little bit bored already. I mean, maybe not bored, but I wanted to test out my build, that's one thing. Secondly, also I was farming some stuff for my professions, and just wanted to get some items, because, you know, my character was pretty much naked. And thanks to, I pretty much done like dead mines, stockades, I think. Yeah, and now we're doing Scalp Monastery because I get plenty of silk cloth from here and some additional items here and there. But look at this, this is gonna be some kind of crazy pull right now. Just gonna get all those guys. We're gonna open the doors, and I'm just gonna be running in circles, grabbing all those guys, applying dots to pretty much everybody. You know what? I'm gonna pull the more grain as well. I mean, I'm like 20 levels above. It doesn't give me like any XP, but I just need the items and some resources here and there. So just look at this. I don't even have to cast or anything. My Scorched Earth is applying Scorched Wounds on them, and all those instances also apply the rest of my dots. So look what happens. Just crazy. I wish I could have a Mind Seer now. It's so much damage that the game doesn't exactly can process the sound effects. Oh, I did get some nice blue loot. Morgraine has fallen, that's what I heard. Easy. So yeah, this run is definitely very, very good already. But I think that resetting and getting those extra buffs will be even more beneficial, especially that I'm aiming for level 80. So this will definitely help out, because I may be quite overpowered right now, but yeah, when we eventually get to level 80, it can turn out that, you know, I do lack a little bit of power. Just to maybe, you know, finally farm something. We'll see. With all this extra experience I did get, it's not really that hard to get back to level like 50. It's gonna be like half an hour or maybe even less with all the powers that I already have. Okay, Morgraine's Might. This is useless. What we get? Necromancer leggings. Oh my god, that's something I really wanted. There you go. I'm kind of lucky today, it seems. Okay, let's grab the rest of the resources we've got here. Oh, wait. Grants this character the ability to discover the battle rhythm when offered new ecos. Critical strike rating increases your critical strike damage. Oh yeah, because the tomes are also hidden throughout the dungeons and throughout the world. Well, that's kind of dope, I like it. Tailoring recipe. Mage area damage against large groups. Crazy stuff. Is this like... Oh shit, those bodies are disappearing very fast. High Inquisitor, please, please, quickly. I need the cap. There you go, look at this. I'm just lucky today. White man's chope. Or however you spell it. It's pretty cool. Especially for a priest. Nice, absolutely love it. That was a very beneficial run. Let's fear him off. Open this. And let's grab this guy. So yeah, Ebonhold pretty much allows you eventually to solo a lot of stuff. And I think that with Shadow Priest it's gonna be super easy. I do not know what's like the benchmark for DPS for Shadow Priests, but I've seen some crazy shit being done before the changes, like recent patches and stuff. So I'm just hoping that with all the crazy things and also the buffs for casters, because those are coming with the tomorrow's patch, I think. Something like that. So yeah, we will definitely have a lot more possibilities and chances to become even more powerful. And as you can see with Shadow, it's great because the self-sustain is like crazy good. I wonder if I would be able to like heal groups, like even in raids, you know, with just dealing damage, because the damage modifiers are crazy. If we will be able to dish out like super crazy amounts of DPS, then you know, healing could just go off automatically. And I mean, the health pools, I don't know how high are the health pools actually. Would it be like enough to keep up the tank and stuff, you know? That's the big question. Okay, we've got all those things. I can dissension this probably. I got plenty of resources already. Wait. I have silver rod also, but I cannot make it because I don't have the blue essence. Alright. Never mind. I was just fooling around a little bit with the professions. I do know that it's better to make them when you finally get your skill tree points, because professions are also benefit from the skill tree if you prefer to have it. So I did do a little bit of it, but maybe I should postpone it for a bit. Now we actually come back to grinding and getting this level 80 finally.
What can I do for you?
Okay, let's drop the books. Cloth also for the moment. And all this enchanting stuff, which for the moment I don't really need. Okay, I'm ready. I also have a pretty good offhand in case I get a good one-handed weapon. Also, the good thing is that I can enchant my weapons with beast slaying, which makes my weapon glow pretty much, so that's also good. Okay guys, it's finally time to spend 120 points. So let's do a self-execution. I don't know why I buffed myself before killing myself. But yeah, let's do that. Accept death. Let's go. The great thing is that you can equip all the stuff you had before, unless it's not level 80 item, you know, just to not be completely overpowered straight up. But I already have a pretty decent gear, so that's amazing. And now we have plenty of points to spend. And first of all, I definitely want to take the faster riding. 100% is great. Oh wait, permanent skill. This skill is permanent and cannot be unlearned once the changes are applied. Well, mount speed is mandatory for pretty much everybody, so 5,000 soul ashes for flying. Yeah, I guess that's quite important. Faster flying, maybe not yet. Oh, 20,000 for flying in Northrend. I mean, eventually we will be striving for Northrend. Okay, let's wait with that for the moment. I definitely want to get more power in here. 350, 50,000. I'm gonna go a little bit more. Oh, that's pretty good. But I think I'm just gonna grab more health, you know, just in case. Actually, those are quite cheap. 5,000 for more stamina. 40. Yeah, and I've got 360 left, which would mean that I can grab some. Total mana is irrelevant. Mana regen, not so much anymore. Oh, there's a lucky draw. Twist of Faith. Whenever you kill an enemy, your movement speed is increased by an additional 10%. Oh, this is great for grinding, actually. Relentless Pursuit. Definitely want to have 1 point into that. More passive mana regen is great as well. Yeah, I think it's going to be cool. Oh my god, 4,000 HP straight up. That tree gives you a headache. Yeah, initially, but if you know where to look for stuff, it's quite easy. Like, in here you've got hit rating and crit rating, and also additional damage. Right side is spell power, caster stuff, basically. Left side is attack power and melee things. Here is utility things, like professions, mounts, I don't know, some mana regen while standing still and stuff like that. Right side is survivability and tank, so, you know, stamina things. Here you've got resistances and spell damage reductions. And there are some unique nodes here and there, but to top it all off, you also have the search bar if you need, so you can look for stuff that interests you. Therefore, you know, it's not that bad at first glance. So, okay, we've got 1500 spell power now. That should be enough to deal some crazy damage. Oh my god, look at this. With Shadow build, I can straight up apply Vampiric Embrace. I can even go into Shadow form. And I can probably also use Mind Flay. Holy dude, this is crazy. Scorching Wounds, straight up, dude. Like, I also have the saved Unstable Infusion, therefore every time I deal damage, I get all my cool stuff. Green Scorching Wounds, there we go. But you know, I'm not going to be using Shadow Form just yet, because with Shadow Form I can also apply Vampiric Touch, but I don't have it just yet, so it's going to be easier to farm with Holy Novus, especially that if I hit somebody with it, I still apply the rest of my dots, so it's still pretty good. And we've got faster movement speed, which is great. Okay, for the moment doesn't matter which way we're gonna go. Let's go full spell power. The greatest thing about my previous run is this run is better than my previous because I don't have to go for mana regen. I don't need it anymore. So I can focus purely on pure power. But that's great, definitely. Okay, full spell power, I guess. Maximum mana, movement speed. Movement speed is great. I just want to check out once again the call board quests. Because early on they give quite a lot of XP and extra ashes. Cobbled miners, yeah, this is quite easy. Let's select it. I also have a Hearthstone and gold share. I just started playing on the server recently. I'm having a nice time, but I find it quite hard to farm as druid. Any tips? Just go bear, put all points into survivability in the feral tree, apply rejuvenation before starting farming, and you're good to go. No, like really, just spam swipe, grab as many attack power nodes early on and go. You know, it's gonna be this one. Victory Feast. You want to pick those stamina nodes as soon as possible. Of course, after you pick up some power in here from attack power. But this one is quite important. Second Wind. Out of combat you restore some health, but Victory Feast is even more important because every time you kill enemy you grant experience and honor, you restore 15% of your maximum health. So with bear form you can just imagine that it goes up crazy. And with some good luck on ecos, you can definitely get very, very nice offensively, and then focus on survivability early on, which will allow you to farm a lot more. No, early on quests are actually pretty good. To be fair, I myself, when I was starting with this character, I focused on the cobbled quest because they're quite easy to do. Like, look at this, kill 10 cobbled miner in here. Like, those guys aren't really that hard, and you get plenty of soul ash from those things. So it really, really allows you to farm nicely with it. Reap the Weak, not really, I'm focusing on dots mostly. Mana regen. I'm gonna reroll this. All damage dealt. Yeah, that's definitely something we need. Green Scorched Earth, amazing. How nervous I am about the poll? No, I mean, that would probably just, you know, focus me or make me finish this challenge, so I'm not really nervous at all. But even that, people actually voted for different things, so okay, let's check out if we have something cool in here. Murloc Stream Runner, let's go. Pretty nice XP still. And extra Soul Ashes. It's also going quite crazy because if you've got like new account and you haven't been playing on previous phases, you've got catch-up bonus that increase your Soul Ash gained by quite a bit. Therefore, that's why the early grind was really smooth. Is this Ascension? No, man, this is Project Ebonhold. But if you would ask me for my own opinion, I would say that this server is actually one of the best things I have played since like I tried Ascension. Classless, of course. I'm not talking about the Bronze Beard, all the Classic Plus stuff. I already got kind of tired of it. Oh my god, some kind of retail bullshit whiner. Be gone, mate. Why, man? Like, death is progression. Okay, let's go for Ember Spark. Death is progression, and you get to pretty high power level that you no longer like have to really worry about it that much. I'm gonna go to Westfall for a bit. Yeah, because the basic premise for this server is that you start fresh, you've got nothing. It's like roguelite, yeah, exactly. And you, for pretty much doing anything, killing, doing quests, whatever, you gain this Soul Ash, 3,500 that I have right now. And this Soul Ash is accumulating to the very moment you're gonna die. And it's very easy to die because, yeah, pretty much server is focused on farming AoE and stuff like that. Look at this. Simple gore task groups are increased. And if you go to a spot where there's like shit tons of mobs usually, it's gonna be really ridiculous and very easy to die, which I'm gonna show you in a second. But when you die, you actually turn those soul ashes and you can spend them in your tree, therefore making you more powerful. Those are flat stats like spell power, stamina, health, you know, things like that. And you add those points, and for another run you become more powerful, which means progression. And then you go a little bit farther, for example, you reach level 20, then you die once again, but you've got more soul ash to spend, therefore making you even more powerful on your next run. And you know, this is the loop of the server. You're getting more and more powerful and allowing yourself to do more and more crazy stuff. On top of that, you also run all those random ecos that were also kind of augmented recently, because previously they were very random, but it was changed, so now it always gives you, like, you know, ecos that you would really need for your class, so it's not so random anymore. Like previously, for example, I could even get stuff that would apply only for melee guys, yeah? Attack power nodes and things like that. And on Shadow Priest, those were completely useless. They have changed that, and now you actually get really like beneficial stuff for yourself. Yeah, exactly. You can still get attack power nodes from the tree, because maybe on Shadow Priest that I play, or Priest overall, attack power isn't really that relevant. But if you're playing Red Paladin, for example, or Shaman, like, you know, any kind of hybrid, you pretty much benefit from both, therefore making you, yeah, very, very powerful, to speak lightly. You can also, you don't even have to stand in one spot, you can just travel like that and enjoy some exploring as well. Stonefist Barrage, the thing is that it's kind of random and it only goes off of my single target spells, which I usually don't use for the moment, so I'm gonna go for a full spell power build. Yeah, man, it's even faster because you've got nodes in here that increase your XP. You've got 40% here, 40% here, you've got 100% in here. There are even more things like that. Oh, those spots with Murlocs are going to be crazy. Oh, look at this blue hit rating. This is going to be great, I take it. Or doing some early bosses, dungeons and stuff, it's going to be super good. Oh, that's a rare. Come back here, bro. Extra damage, please. Look at this, my flame path is actually applying dots to everybody. Our population, it was higher. For the moment, it's like 250 people, so kind of healthy. Especially that, for example, to do raids and stuff, you usually don't need like, you know, 20 people. Early on, if you don't really have gear and that much power, like 5 people is, like 10 people is usually enough to be able to very easily solo the, not solo, but do the raids. The great thing is that when you become super powerful finally, you've got extra hardcore modes, like levels, that make mobs even more powerful, give you more loot, more XP, you know, stuff like that. Therefore just increasing the difficulty of the whole world and the whole challenge for it. So it's not like you can become super overpowered in like 2 days or something. And the cool thing is that eventually, like even tomorrow, there's a Trial of Crusader patch that will give you even more content, more new ecos to roll, and more new skill tree nodes, and increase the cap even further. Therefore, there's going to be even more grinding. Yeah, doing Lich King on normal is probably not really that hard, but one thing is that you also require to have some bosses just simply require you to have more people by default, so okay, I need now to go to Darkshire. This is nice that you can just teleport if you wait, yeah, graveyard, that's true. Now let's go back to Westfall, Sentinel Hill, closer. You don't have to oh my god, like use flight paths. You just simply unlock the Flight Master, and then you will unlock like this place, and then from every pretty much place in the map you can teleport wherever you want and at any given time. Or green Scorching Wounds, let's go, boy. Those are pretty much useless. Mana regen, let's banish this. Banish allows you to completely like, you know, delete the eco from the pool on this run. So if you don't like some kind of power in here, you just banish it and you never see it again. Also on the skill tree, you have additional talents that can increase amount of freezes, banishes and stuff you can do, and also rerolls. Therefore, yeah. Alexi, to be fair, I also prefer this way of doing things, like very class specific. But yeah, for the moment they actually kind of focused on giving more random powers, but I do have to admit that since the very moment I started playing on the server, it has been massively improved, mainly because it's no longer so random, and powers are not being shoot out literally randomly. They actually require, like, for example, to use certain spells to proc them. So, you know, it may not exactly be like class identity, but, you know, every power works differently with every class. Therefore, you know, at least you have to differentiate your playstyle based on the powers you want to use. Yeah, man, Malfurion, I agree 100%. Like, the early game experience, based on what I tried it, like, you know, still in the beta and after release, it's like night and day. It's so good now. I absolutely love it. Like, look at this. Arcade Bombardment used to be like the very best echo there was in the pool. Like, it dealt so much damage. That's crazy. But now after changes, it's still good, but not for priests, because as a priest, to actually, you know, pull it off, you have to have Shadow Word Pain on your target, plus or renew on yourself. So, you know, when you're grinding, it not only requires to have your dot on the target, but also it has a chance to actually, you know, pull off. So it's like double-edged sword. But considering, yeah, I was using this previously, but, you know, it was strange. Also, it didn't deal that much damage as I was hoping for. But this time around, since I'm auto applying all my dots, it can actually be quite good. Let's freeze Ember Spark and apply this one and see what happens. Let's be on the lookout for the arcane missiles. You see, it randomly just shoots out like that. I'm gonna apply Renew as well. I haven't seen like any single arcane bombardment yet. Okay, there was one. Yeah, that's also true. So, you know, it's not exactly that, you know, every class feels and plays exactly the same, which is good, I think. Or direct damage spells slow enemies, that's also going to be great. All damage, all spell power, spell power. I mean, if you're fully powered and have all the stuff that increase your XP, you can get to level 80 in like 10-15 minutes probably. But at that point you are just, you know, re-leveling mainly due to get like good echoes for your build, and that's it. You know, fishing for good ecos. And also you were doing dungeons, really? Probably not like the best way to level. Oh my god, finally I got it. You deal 20% additional damage to enemies affected by the crowd control. This is great, because I will be like slowing people with mind flay constantly. So, you know, it's gonna be crazy good. Maximum mana, let's just banish this. Green Scorching Wounds, let's go. Now I've got Light Empowerment, which I can increase my melee range and casting speed by 30% for 45 seconds, but then it's gonna, my intensity is gonna go higher, and I'm gonna be spawning even more mobs to kill. Okay, we've got everything. Level 33 is enough in here. Well, you've got green arcane bombardment. Let's check it out. Look at this. It's automatically just dealing damage now. Do we have arcane bombardment? It deals like 300 damage. Isn't like anything crazy. Nice addition here and there. No man, Curzon is already too low. I need something. Arathi Highlands. I already explored some of the world just to get those like very mandatory flight paths. It was kind of boring to do it on stream, so you know I just did it preemptively. You also, when you reach certain amount of intensity in here, when you kill mobs, intensity gets higher, and then difficulty goes higher as well. But when your intensity get past like level 2, you start to see those red circles on the ground that can kill you. Not really. Not like everywhere. You have to unlock your flight path first. Like you see, South Shore is locked. I haven't been here, so I cannot teleport here. It's great because oh my god, just play retail. Man, this is not Classic Plus server. This is a unique spin on World of Warcraft. You either like it or not. It's a roguelite server, completely different thing. This is a great spot actually. They're not that high, but usually enough to get to level 40. Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen so far overall, getting those extra percentages from damage is like probably the best you can do, because it like is multiplicative, so it really increases your overall damage. Yeah, this is the best of way leveling and on the server, just getting to spots like that and decimating everything. Look at this, I can just run like that. I don't even have to cast anything. Pretty much my dots apply, my scorching path applies dots and they heal me. Level 50, sorry, not level 50. Wait, maybe it can already apply yeah, look at this. Because I have a talent. Like, when you reset, you don't get your talents reset. Therefore, you keep them. I already have Vampiric Touch. Therefore, even still, I'm not level like 40 or anything. Sorry, 50. I can still already apply Vampiric Touches. Which is crazy good. Hej there, prezentowa asystentka. Welcome, welcome. I wonder which one's better, Scorched Path or Scorched Wound. That's kind of interesting. Let's see. It seems that Scorched Path actually deals a lot more damage. And I actually have 4 of those and 4 of those. But the thing is that eventually I won't be 24/7 on my targets, so I guess Scorching Wounds is probably better. Yeah man, around 250 at the moment. When I started playing this last time, on release there was around 1000. The population kinda, you know, stopped playing for a while, mainly because there was not so much to do on the end game, but since then there were so many changes, and actually tomorrow there's a content patch coming out, so yeah, probably we'll see plenty of new people. Tempest Vortex is pretty good, but this is mostly for tanking, since lightning will be pulling enemies towards me, and I actually want to kite away. So that's probably not the best. I'm gonna grab some mana no, spirit, because it's gonna give me more spell power as well. The only thing you have like manual control is the tree. The ecos are random, but you can increase the chance of getting the better ones, like higher quality. Therefore, eventually, you know, being able to roll really, really good things. All damage done. This is great because it increases all damage dealt, not only for direct damage, but also for dots. Pirmi, siemano szefie. Co tam słychać? That's some random useless shit. Okay, oh, Shadow Brand. That's actually crazy. Because your direct shadow damage spells and abilities apply a stacking mark to the target, increasing shadow damage you deal to that target by 12 per stack and stacks up to 5 times. So it's fully stacked, it increases damage by 70. And it's growing actually, so it's crazy good. Ember Spark, always great. Green mana regen, but I prefer full damage now. Another green scorched path, that's great. Yeah man, the changes are really, really good. And now let's go to Hinterlands. This is like my another point of grinding usually. Also, I've always loved playing mages and priests due to levitate and slowful. I just love flying with those spells from high places. Yeah man, it's very solo friendly, this game. Of course, when you get to level 80 it kind of changes because you do have to do dungeons to get gear and stuff like that. You know, early on you're not really that much powerful. So you have to rely on others to do some content. So yeah, eventually you do have quite a lot of group play. And you can do it with your friends or whatever. Also, playing in random dungeon finder is pretty good because you get a lot of soul ashes for completing the dungeons, but you do have to keep in mind that dungeons are very, very difficult early on if you don't have custom powers. So you just have to be careful. But with full group of people, yeah, it's not so bad. Those are really, really bad. I don't have any more choices, so let's just take corrosive breath. I can just run through the zone like that, and everybody will be killed thanks to my auto application of dots. And they're constantly healing me, so it's even more crazy. Yeah man, there are things like that, but from what I've heard, healers aren't exactly that relevant. Because most of people have so much self-healing that... I don't know, maybe they will change it, but I heard it's not really that much mandatory to have, like, you know, fully geared healer. But as for tanks, it's a different story. And there are plenty of tanking specs, but as you can see, I mean echoes, but as you can see, on top of every eco, there's like a mark to which role it is actually like designed. So you've got DPS, this is survivability, so it can pretty much apply to everybody. Well, previously it didn't really need that much, like Shadow Priest could upkeep like a raid, but with increased difficulties, I don't really think you can do, like, you know, the best endgame content without having a healer. So, yeah, there's that. Somebody that plays more would have to, like, actually confirm this. Let's just get stamina for extra survivability. Stamina is always good to have. You know, we will be like doing full 0 to hero journey on this character, so you can of course hop along and see for yourself how this will turn out. Ah, okay, I understand that. Sorry, maybe there's somebody in the chat that plays constantly here and could tell more about that. Oh, so many mobs, nice. Vampiric touches do great amount of damage. Well, I was pretty much naked my last stream. That's why I started doing like, you know, over-leveling the dungeons, and I soloed Dead Mines, got like Emberstone stuff. I can't remember which one I also. Then I've done a couple of Stockades and got some other things. A couple of things I got from tailoring. And as you've maybe seen in the beginning of the stream, we also have done the Scarlet Monastery. So I got the White Mane's Chopay, the Trine Amulet, the Robe of Doan, and also randomly Necromancer leggings. So everything actually came from the dungeons. Otherwise, you just pretty much have to loot everybody, but it's really annoying when you have to kill like shit tons of mob. I know that in the shop of the server there is an item, a pet pretty much, that can loot everything for you, but of course you have to swipe for it, so... No, like I mentioned, I was level 50 and I was doing those low level dungeons, so you know, they were pretty easy. Also, I've got like one of my best in slot ecos for my priest. So yeah, I was really powerful and feeling comfortable. As you can see, I can just run through those mobs. I can start looting them just for fun. Maybe we can get something cool or funky. Oh, look at this. Executioner Cleaver. If somebody needs a good 200 weapon, I can send it over. No. The thing is that the better equipment you get along the way, it will also transition to your next run, because unless the item is for level 80 exclusively, you can pretty much equip it... Oh, wait a minute. Because we've got something great in here. Every third direct damage spell you cast in a row deals 20% additional arcane damage. I wonder if it actually counts, for example, for like Mind Flayer or something. Would have to check it out, so I'm gonna pick it. Green icon bombardment, let's take it. Oh, look at this. This guy has like 44,000 HP. He's being summoned because I already am on intensity level 5. And if you survive for 10 minutes, Lich King will send the Reaper after you, which is like a very unique enemy on the server. Also, I've got Soul Ash gained by 50% increased. Soul Ash gain increased. Shadow marks grow more volatile. So the ones that show on the ground. But yeah, what I mean is that you can be level 1 and you can pretty much equip everything up to level 79, so... Reaper is like a raid boss, so yeah. You should get a good loot. I killed him once after the server was released. Look at how many bodies are here. And I'm supposed to loot everything. This is like a minigame in itself. I can just pull those guys. They cannot kill me. so I can fool around like crazy. You kill so many mobs that eventually, if you loot all of them, you would get like very good loot and items to equip. It would just take time and patience. Yeah, man, I've been playing Epoch as well, but to be fair, I've got so much fatigued of all those Classic Plus servers that I don't know, I'm really was waiting. I enjoyed Conquest of Azeroth pretty much. And but Conquest of Azeroth is also beta, so I don't want to spoil myself too much to play it. And yeah, pretty much Ebonhold at the moment, I feel like is the only server that is released that has some kind of, you know, uniqueness to it and is very fun to play, and it's also, like I said, released already, so you're not like wasting your progress or anything. Yeah, I've seen the announcement. Pretty good, but still. Okay, I have got level 50. So I can change the place to Western Plaguelands. Yeah, unfortunately, Epoch doesn't really have a bright future. So if you enjoy it, like the Dutch said, if you enjoy it, just play it how it is. If not, you probably are just better off doing something different. Okay, as you can see, we did get plenty of stuff in here. 16 spell power staff. Oh, quite good. And it looks better than mine. Okay, let's sell 16 spell power. Good to have. And very, very good potions. I don't really need potions anymore, but who knows. Okay, the spot in here is actually kind of crazy. So let's go for it. Oh my god, what dealt so much damage? I did get like 500s. Oh yeah, look at this amount of mobs in here. It's gonna be crazy. Oh, shit, I better shield myself up just for safety. Oh my god, my computer started lagging because of so many mobs in here. Yeah, the backspace is definitely a problem in here. That's why I also like Shadow Priest, because my Devouring Plague deals like direct damage, and I can pretty much just pull people from afar while also dotting everybody automatically behind me. Yeah, today's level 80 very easy. One run actually made such a big massive difference. If I wouldn't have this eco for my class, then I would be really weak sauce. Spell power. I've got plenty of spell power now, not gonna lie. Yeah, man, very easy. Look at this. I just need to change my spot. Oh my god. Too many bodies, I guess. Let's maybe start looting them. Just, there's no point. And just focus on grinding. Oh, here you can see the tanking ones. Reduce all damage taken by 9. It's also good for DPS early on, if you lack in survivability. No, I did have, but like I mentioned, this was right after the server was released. Oh my god, this time around you get so many good things. Like previously, you were constantly getting so many useless stuff. The changes are great, not gonna lie. I'm gonna freeze it to get it on my next one. Let's get Ember Spark. Okay, you know what? This place is boring already. Let's go somewhere else. Oh, look at this. Somebody powerful is being summoned, I guess. No? Yeah, there you are. Servant of the Throne. I wonder if he does give me something cool. He doesn't give me any loot. Yeah, I have this very nice spot like right next to it that I can look at. This judgment has been passed. The wrath of the Lich King is upon you, and death itself seeks your end. We'll see to that. There's a very good spot right next to it. Like right here. So I'm gonna get to level 60 here pretty fast. Oh my god, the lag spikes are crazy. Yeah, they do, like this one, but look at this, I've got so much healing that there's no way I can die. This is great about the Shadow Priest. If you apply the dots, you get constant automatic healing. Yeah, when I was playing a DK or a Paladin early on, I remember that I died here a couple of times because of that freaking freeze. But yeah, it's no longer a problem. Oh, I think the big mob has just spawned. Can't see him just yet. Yeah, man, but Warlocks have like Rain of Fire, pretty good. Also, Seed of Corruption is great. To top it all off, you also have the Hellfire. But Hellfire can be very deadly sometimes, since it also deals damage to you. But the great thing on Warlock is that they like changed Voidwalker, that the AoE taunt, I think AoE taunt is without any cooldown, so yeah, for casters it's great because you can pretty much cast everything in while moving. This is like the feature of the server, so yeah, that's very helpful. All damage dealt. Alright, we're set up in here. Let's go back to Stormwind and head out to Outlands for the very first time, finally. Yeah, man. Also, every class gets I'm not quite sure about the hunters, but I'm pretty sure that every class gets an AoE of some kind on level 2. So, yeah, it's cool. Like, I do love to interact with chat whenever I'm just grinding, you know. So it's great to have you here, mate. Wait, I need to buy myself a flying mount, right? Let me check one thing, because the call boards are actually good. So look at this. Previously, I was doing the callboard quests, the objectives, and I got to 120 soul ash around level 53. Now, just by grinding, I got like half of it. So yeah, objectives are really, really powerful. Slay Boglash in Zangarmarsh and I will get 30,000 soul ash. That's crazy, man. And it actually makes things a lot more interesting because, you know, you do have this objective and, you know, you just have some kind of aim to go after. So really, really cool thing. I've bought flying. Yeah, man, if you haven't done it and you have ever liked Ascension and some kind of like, you know, custom playstyle, it's really, really great and refreshing. Even if you like healers, just go for something like Shadow Priest and you will be good to go. Just healing everybody passively. Definitely recommend Shadow Priest. But for early characters, usually classes that can tank are really, really good. So, for example, Blood Decay, you just need to power up your Death and Decay from Unholy and go full survivability. Prot Paladins, like bear tanks, and you're just swiping everything. You just need to be lucky with the ecos and get something really, really cool. I guess that with the proper power, I could pretty much wipe those guys in seconds.
Need help? Light bless you.
Okay, but let's... Oh, I've got the flight path straight up. That's actually great. It's funny because probably I could have come here without going through the dark portal, but it doesn't matter. At least I can turn in the quest for some extra XP.
King's honor, friend. Be careful.
Here we go. The rest is irrelevant. Now I need to buy myself... Oh shit, 50 gold. This is like all my gold. Okay, give me the Snowy Griffin. There you go.
Keep your feet on the ground.
Oh my god, we're being barraged with the meteors. Shit, dude. I wonder if hiding actually works. Also, from the callboards like that, we get plenty of gold. Look at this. Like, half of the soul ash is being gained just by completing this one objective. Great, man. Also, if you can notice, this right here and right here are the best spots to farm from level 60 to like 69 and then go straight up to Outlands. There are so many orcs in here that it's crazy. Look, I'm going to show you. There's like shit tons of those guys right here, and they start respawning with intensity higher, and the other spot is right here. Pretty much you can just go right next to the wall and you will see plenty of guys right there. The other one, of course, are the Bone Wastes birds. Yeah, that also, but this actually is, you know, being condensed in one place, so it's better. Second one, of course, are the bone birds right here, and the others next to the other space, other Alliance city, pretty much. Wait, I already got more talent points to spend. This is also crazy because increases your spell power by 10% of your total spirit. Let's see. Yeah, like almost 70. That's pretty good. Pools of Aganar, yeah, probably would be great as well. Shit tons of mobs in there. But for the moment, I'm just gonna focus a little bit on getting more soul ashes. Look at this, so many birds. The problem is that they start to eat their own corpses, and you know, they stop from time to time. So it's kind of annoying to drag them along. Although for me as a priest, you know, I kind of constantly apply dots to them while fighting, so it's not really that much of an issue. But for other classes, like for example, you know, keeping mobs in your consecration as a paladin, or death and decay as a DK, I can't remember exactly, but probably, yeah, most of them actually do. Okay, let's find Boglash for quick. How much XP it is actually? 180,000. And I need 189,000 for a level up. Also, pretty much every mob in the world is buffed. So as you can see, those beasts usually on normal servers have like around 4k HP, while here it's doubled or maybe even like 2.5 times the HP of usual guys. So yeah, it's kind of crazy. Oh my god, why my computer is lagging so much? It didn't bother me that much when I was like, you know, killing shit tons of mobs, but now... Hello there, Mr. Boglash. He's got 133 HP. That's kind of crazy. I need to drag some more spells. Wait, I've got Dispersion now, which is great. Mind Control, Shadow Protection, Psychic Horror. Silence, Vampiric Touch, of course. I'm waiting for Shadow Word Death also, which is gonna be soon. There you go. Full level up from this one guy. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna do emergency exit, I guess. I really don't want to fight him. Okay, I dropped combat. Nice. Vampiric Touch deals the most damage, it seems. 4k crits, dude, that's crazy. Ruthless Exploiter, because when I actually damage everybody with Scorched Path, it also slows them. Therefore, you know, they being CC'd, and that's why Ruthless Exploiter is constantly popping off. That's why this is so good, actually. This power is great. Arcane Bombardment, crits for 2k. Yeah, pretty good. It's also AoE, but the problem is that it's kind of random, so... But yeah, I'm applying the dots automatically anyway. Therefore, you know, it's still useless. It's still useful sometimes. Okay, I really want to grab the flight path in Shatra. It's gonna be mandatory. Heartstone is irrelevant now because I can pretty much teleport everywhere. Well, it could be, not gonna lie. But yeah, after the initial release, it wasn't exactly that bad, so... But yeah, the power levels went up crazy. So it could be like that. Terror Fiends or one rare in Zangarmarsh. Where can I find a rare? That's a good question. But Terror Fiends are actually very close. So yeah, let's go to Hellfire Peninsula. So I'm gonna be leveling a little I'm going to be leveling a little bit slower now, because grinding would eventually be faster, but I really want to do those quests because they give crazy amounts of soul ash, and yeah, ultimately for the moment this is what matters most, at least to me, just to get, you know, extra power. I'll probably reset initially, but when we hit level 80, I can try like a dungeon or two, you know, just to see what power levels people are actually now. Maybe even try to queue as a healer, just to see if I can upkeep my group with the damage. Ah yeah, that's actually an important question. Yes, it is. It's account bound, so you can, for example, start with a paladin, and if you don't like it, you can just go to the other character and yeah, keep the progression. Yeah, you can do whatever you want. You can start with a rogue, with a priest, go for paladin. The only thing you have to keep in mind early on when you're grinding is that, you know, when you're playing a caster, you're focusing on the tree at spell power. So, you know, after changing characters, you have to every time switch up the tree distribution. Okay, honor hold maybe? No, let's go Shatrach. At least I know where to look for. Oh my god. There you are. At least you can, you know, play only casters, for example, just to be able to not reset the tree constantly. $23,021, killed Lord Clark. He's gonna be easier to find, so I guess we're gonna go for that. Yeah, he's quite close, so that's a very good advantage of it. Yeah, man. Also, the good thing is that the gold you get from those coldboard quests is like massive, so you get a lot more by doing those quests. So we get two benefits. One, of course, is massive soul ash gains, and the second is being that those quests can stack up the gold very nicely. It may be slower experience-wise, but yeah, we get plenty of other benefits while doing so. What the hell? Oh yeah, I don't have self-dispel. Lord Clark. And done, level 62. Pretty damn useless. Let's go for this one. Ah shit, it's a plate item. I thought that maybe I got some very good blue for casters. Oh, Boglash in Zangarmarsh once again. What? Slay Omor the Unscared in Hellfire Ramparts. Holy shit. But the rewards are massive, man. What do you think, guys? Let's see if I'm actually powerful enough to be able to do this. I really wonder. I don't overlevel the dungeon that much, so that can be a little bit of a problem. But I can very effectively kite and heal myself. So that may be doable. Especially that I would just pretty much like double my soul ash. It may take longer, but would be definitely worth it. What? It's empty? How the hell? Why is it empty? Is it completely empty? I haven't done any ramparts, that's for sure. There's like not a single soul in here.
That's still recharging.
I'm still hoping that I may find the boss that I have to kill in here, but probably not. No, he's not here as well. Nope, something's bugged then. Strange, I haven't done like any dungeons today, except for that Scarlet Monastery. There is a chest though. Doing this via the dungeon finder would be really great. Like, look at this, 100,000 soul ashes. Let's try to reset all dungeons. No, Scarlet Monastery is the only one. Yeah, after I clicked reset, it's fine now. But look at this, those guys have 130,000 HP. Oh my god. It's doable, but it will be a pain in the ass and can take quite a while to complete, I guess. They just have shit tons of HP. That's the problem. High damage is good, but not so good to be fairly easily done. Okay, I'm gonna try something really stupid. Whoopa! Okay. I can still resurrect at least once. Okay, I used my boost, but yeah, this is not... maybe it would be possible, but it would take like super crazy amounts of time, I guess. Oh my god, I got stunned. Oh, we have a call board in here. Backlash is fast enough. But I lost like 20,000 for resurrecting. I'm not quite sure how it was solved, but previously there was a big problem. Because eventually you pretty much ran out of those resurrections once you used all your soul ash. I'm not quite sure if it was capped on like a certain amount or whether it just cuts your soul ash in half until you completely have nothing. Well, look at this, there's only like 1 DPS. And we're good to go. In case my Shadow Priest powers couldn't keep up, then I can always just turn into standard healing. That would be really, really good. Burning Crusade, yeah. 100,000 soul ash for 1 dungeon plus some items. Sounds cool. Also, there's a chance that we could stumble upon some super powerful guy that could really, really carry us to victory. I need to stand on top of him so he also gets burned. Look at this, dungeon ready. Let's go, boys. Let me just finish this bad boy. Didn't expect to see a dungeon queue. Wait, am I a healer? Come on, please accept it. Dude, we've been waiting for so long. I'm not quite sure if I'm queued as a healer. No, I'm not a healer, I'm a DPS actually. That's good, then I can like check out all my stuff. Yeah, I think we're ready. Let's go. Let's rock and roll. Oh, this is so nice. All those guys are mostly like new players. This healer is gonna be doing nothing, literally. Okay, I can admit dungeons are definitely a little bit more difficult, it seems. But in a very fun way. Oh, look at this, Gloves of Piety. 29 spell power, let's go, boys. Super crazy good. Oh man, if I would at least have a Mind Seer already, that would be great. I need to stand on top of those guys. Look at my healing. That's definitely fun. Okay, I need some mana. Let's go into a disperse. Immolation aura. It's pretty annoying that I have to constantly turn myself and run around them. Just to have this scorched path. But this way I can also apply all my dots to those guys, so... Oh man, I really thought that dungeons will be like super easy with the whole group of guys while leveling. No problem, I keep passively. Let's get this bad boy rolling. Oh, big pull. But it seems that standard healer is still needed, because I deal plenty of healing to myself, but when it comes down to like other targets, it's only like a little bit of it. I need to start putting some points into discipline. Completely forgot about that. Even more spell power. Yeah, second Scorched Path and Ruthless Exploiter. But Vampiric Touch does like crazy amounts of damage. Nice. The guy is already. So nice to finally do some dungeons. Haven't been here in a while, to be fair. DBC actually do really have very cool dungeons, not gonna lie. Always loved to do them all as a Mystic Plus on Ascension. Nice. It's really nice that they actually did increase the difficulty, or at least scaling of those dungeons. Okay, I'm gonna go disperse in a second. just to get my mana back to full, and then we can start popping. Wait, I think I should already have a Shadow Fiend, or not just yet. But I got Shadow Word Death. That's also great. Nobody needs, so I guess I'm gonna grab those. Shadow Fiend would really help me out a lot. Oopsie. I built this guy to mostly, like, you know, deal damage while farming out in the open. So chain killing and stuff like that. So I haven't taken into consideration that in dungeons my mana pool isn't that effective. And my crit chance is dog shit, therefore I don't really get any additional points from the, like, you know, procking the spirit tap naturally. Yeah, Shadow Word Death is super expensive. Oh no, it isn't. At least not to a point as I thought. Well, I forgot that in the tree I have this rest and recover thing that restores 6% of my mana when I stand still. So I should just shut the fuck up, stand still for a second out of combat, and I will be good to go. Yeah, look at my mana. Bang, 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 bang. It's gonna be nice. Let them lead for a while. Mindfully crits for 3k. That's not so bad, like additional dot popping off here and there. Oh, you're already 17? That's nice, man. Congrats. I mean, I was waiting in the queues for a very long time on lower levels. Unfortunately, no luck. But it seems that people start doing so once Burning Crusade pops off. Yeah, come mate. Welcome. We're gonna welcome everybody. Okay, let's stand still for a second while out of combat to get some mana back. This is annoying, but has to be done. Well, I'm still better than the Jiku guy. He has to constantly drink. I have absolutely no idea why he doesn't have this thing. It's absolutely mandatory, especially for a healer. I can also admit that they give plenty of soul ash passively. Maybe not like super crazy, but very helpful. Come on, watch out. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Yeah, reinstall it, mate, especially that tomorrow new patch is dropping, so Trial of the Crusader will be available also. New raids, new dungeons. I think Onyxia there as well. Yeah, Onyxia, because it was reopened when that, well, the Lar sword. Yeah, that's true. The catch-up mechanic also helps out a lot. But it's great, like, the progression was so smooth after creating the new character. You know, I thought it was gonna be very sluggish, but to be fair, a massive game breaker was getting this freaking unstable infusion. It's definitely a new echo, and I absolutely love it. What I hate about this playstyle is that I have to constantly be in melee to maximize my DPS with the Scorched Path. That's the only bad thing about this playstyle. But yeah, it's so much damage that it's pretty much mandatory to do. Oh, nice ring. Well, I guess I already got a caster weapon, not weapon, but gloves from the previous boss. And I love the change that they make that, you know, you can equip all the items up to level 79. Because one of the very annoying thing was to, you know, re-equip or change equipment every time you reset. And there are also points in the tree that allow you to equip like even level 80 gear. This is completely fresh account, mate, so I wasn't at cap, let's say. Dude, we actually pulled him at a very, very, very bad spot. And that's a fact. The healer almost died because of that. But yeah, it's not really hard to grind now due to the catch-up bonus, which is additional 100% ash. Very, very good thing. Oopsie, and one guy did eventually fell. We've got this. The plate, so I don't need it. We res him? Ah, he did like reset himself. Okay. I can't help you exactly because I can see only 1 million. before it, you know, before it expands, because my current milestone is yeah, 1 million, and then I will get another eco slot unlocked in here.
That's still recharging.
Well, it's pretty dangerous for him on his own. Not gonna lie.
That spell isn't ready yet.
It's so quiet in here. Oh, there you are. I really thought that there's like no mobs in here. Like Ikora, run. I'm gonna fear ward myself just in case. Oh, the other DK finally came. Nice, just a couple more trashes in here in this little tunnel, and then we kill back-to-back 2 bosses. We're good to go. Yeah, man, like I mentioned, mobs in the open world are very much more powerful. And in dungeons, it gets even more crazy. Like, look at this. All those guys have so many cool new things and mechanics and stuff like that, and yet we are pretty much struggling. The Hydra was so freaking difficult. Of course, people were standing in some shit on the ground. But yeah, still, look at this. The tank constantly gets a massive beating. It's crazy. I didn't expect exactly to have so many issues. Yeah, so this is probably the moment where you should reset, mate, and, you know, get some early stuff. Which class did you pick eventually? That's actually the most fun, I think, the early levels, when, you know, you get constant progression and you have to actually be really careful what you're doing, Because later down the line, you know, it becomes really streamlined and you just rush everything. Do I finally get Shadow Fiend? Not yet. Ah, so you do have like heads up. Yeah, if you want to just farm freely and easily, just go for prot. Especially on level 30, you finally get that blessing that recovers mana for you whenever you need it. Like on every block and stuff. So that helps out tremendously, to be fair. Oh, it's a dodging thing. Definitely not something I need. Okay, let's kill the other boss and be done with it. I mean, we didn't really get that many ashes, but the reward is definitely worth it. What the hell are you doing, guys? Why did they come here? Yeah, it's not here. That's the thing. Shit, I cannot get out of combat now, which means that I cannot regen my mana properly for the last boss. And that's really annoying. Also, my potion didn't reset.
I can't do that yet.
Okay, final boss, let's go. How many people? There was like 250 when I came in. Of course, it's getting later and later, so yeah, it's going down. What? I received honorable kill because the orc died. That's kind of funny. I get a PvP achievement for a guy dying in the dungeon. That was hilarious, actually. Well, not for him, that's for sure. There you go. And the plate stuff, which we don't apparently need. He's gonna resurrect him. Thank you guys, good going. Oh yeah, I have the bonus, so for full dungeons I get like 200,000.
That's
How's this recharging? Why I can't use it, dude? And what did I get? 18 spell power, intellect, and haste. Haste is actually good for priests. I love it. Ah, yeah, because I'm in dungeon. That's and combat. That's probably why I can't do this.
I can't cast that yet. My mana is low.
Okay. Bang. What? It's double, so it's 400,000. Like 500,000 for one dungeon? Yeah, man, but 400. It's crazy, dude. Oh my god. That was really nuts. Seems that dungeons are a pretty good way of farming ashes if you want. Nice. Then we go deeper into discipline. I will pick improved inner fire and improved power fortitude for more stamina and survivability. Then we've got really cool things like meditation, which would probably help me out. But my mana region is dog shit at work, so it doesn't help me that much either, it seems. But yeah, it's always a nice addition. And there's always improved power shield and their focus, which is nice for extra crit on Mind Blast, for example. Mental agility is always nice. For reduced mana costs. Okay, and there should be a flight path, which we have right here. And where can I look for a call board of some kind? There you are. Another dungeon quest. Kill one rare in the grand. 86,000. Oh my god, let's go. I'm not entirely sure where should I look for a rare in the grand. Haven't done this in a while as well. But yeah, hopefully we can find some. Do you guys remember where to look for a rare in a grand? I've got like 1000 spell power almost from the egos themselves. Third Tide's Charm. 800, but yeah, Mind Flay isn't considered like a direct damage, therefore it doesn't work. This is one of the big problems with Shadow Priests, that there are really good things connected to direct damage, but it doesn't exactly work, as Mind Flay is a channeled spell. I would love to see something like specifically done for channeled spells as well. Yeah, Anton, you're right. I remember now, yeah. That one's usually one of the most available. Oh my god, the music is so freaking cool in Nagrand. Haven't been here in a while also. Wait, where's the flight path? Oh, it's so deep. Garadar is more available usually. Yeah, exactly. We're going for him. I'm gonna pick the flight path first though. It's pretty crazy how much the soul ash gain is changing once you hit a certain threshold. Like, look at this, since I came to Outlands, it just came through the roof. Like, last reset, I only had like 120, while already I'm over 500,000. Of course, most of it came from one single dungeon, but either way, the amount of it is crazy good. You know what, guys? I will check how much I need. 50,000 for artisan rating and 20 for Northrend. It should be possible to do when I will finally reset this time around, since I already have like 500,000, over 500,000. But yeah, oh, there you are. That was pretty easy. Hello there. Useless, but I guess Spirit at least will give us some spell power, so I take it. Nice. The amount of stuff of this soul ash we get is just crazy. I feel like, of course, we have a catch-up mechanic, that's probably also why, but yeah, I feel like I did farm a lot faster this time around than when I was doing this after release. Shadow Moon Valley, 86,000, both. Those are exactly the same. Sweep and clear. Yeah, let's go. Oh, dude, it's gonna take a while. Okay, let's go for the inner fire. We've got a couple of points to grab along the way, so let's do this right now as well. You mean they started to take the mobs from you? I haven't even noticed, but I already have like 160 gold. Strange, because it doesn't exactly show how much gold it gives you. The indicator is missing. Person, I'm actually really shocked that this place is so contested. In my opinion, this spot isn't exactly that great, especially early on if you don't really have that much power. You know, all the casters, healing and stuff like that. It's kind of annoying, to be fair. Okay, we're going to Shadowmoon Valley finally. Plenty of mobs to kill around here. Is that rare? No, it's just a beat. Okay, first off we have to go to the Griffin base camp. To at least grab this one flight point. Then we go straight up to here. Finish the quest, grab the other quest point. It should be enough. Man, even Outlands looks so much better when the far clip is so far set up so far. Like, you know, the view distance. Oh, somebody just got Proto Drake. I mean, it should be a lot easier here due to the fact that the rares do respawn faster. But even still, if you finally get it, then you can consider yourself quite lucky. Reigns of the Time Lost Proto Drake. The Hand of Gul'dan. Yeah, 5,000 seems like quite a lot. I mean, for me this is enough, like you can see clearly what's around you, so... Ashdong Handler, there you are. Okay, there aren't any more handlers in here. Nice, we're only 1 million, almost, sorry, 1 million. It's gonna be massive. Also, after 1 million, it's gonna give us another eco slot to be able to save. So that will definitely be helpful as well. Is there a... Oh, there's the core board. Nice. Shit, dude. Kill 10 Cyclothar in Howling Fjord. I can reroll this. Kill 75 beasts in Shadowmoon Valley for 86,000. Yeah, I guess. Beasts overall should be quite easy to come by. Chimeras, maybe not so much, but there are straight up the Felbors in here. Oh, those are demons, so it doesn't count. Shit, bro. Those guys are beasts, but they're pretty rare. Hey there, Ziggy. It's great, man, great. We're almost at 1 million soul ash already. I mean, I'm already past it, but I would have to like reset, so I just want to hit level 80 first before I reset. It doesn't really make that much difference, but yeah, that was my aim for the stream. Plenty of Felbors, but unfortunately those guys don't count. Plenty of those though, so this should work. Come here. Oh yeah, that's true. But I think I'm still a little bit too weak to try the hardcore modes. Well, we'll see. I think that I should probably start looking for some nodes at the tree. That could potentially increase my chance to get higher quality ecos on my rolls. Because, you know, this is like the very next best thing I can do to increase my power. I think I'm gonna farm a couple more millions next up, and then start doing some dungeons for early gear. Yeah, I don't know, my PC started doing some crazy stuff because it's the PC problem, it seems. Kinda strange because it sometimes happens without any clear reason. It's not like something super difficult is or super action-packed is happening on the screen. Okay, we've got this. We've got 68 and we got past 1 mil ash as well. So it's finally high time to get back to Stormwind City, I guess. The cool thing is that we can also do the teleports on the mount because it's castable while moving. Very helpful. But I have to check exactly. As I personally think... Oh yeah, I've got Shadow Fiend finally. I think that I can do the same as it was with Outlands. No, I don't have the flight path unlocked straight up, so that's kind of bad. Well, somebody did send me a couple of items like 2 days ago, which I didn't really wanted to equip, but I guess that at this point in time, it's no longer that much relevant. Staff of Jordan, it also looks pretty damn cool, so I'm just gonna equip those for extra spell power. It's not a massive boost, but yeah, will help out a lot, that's for sure. The funny thing is, it's not really that good. Like, this Trion amulet actually gives me more spare power than the other one. But also have some crits, so yeah, let's keep it like that.
Can I help you? See you later.
Crit is good. You know, the cool thing about this transmogrifier here is you have to speak with this tree that usually is in the main cities. Of course, you have to find like the appearance of the item to be able to use it. But the funny thing is that when it comes down to weapon enchants, you have every one of those unlocked, so you can just slap it on top of your weapon and you have it, and it's also free of cost, so that's even better. Hey there, Mark. The changes mostly. I've heard a lot of cool stuff about the changes and have seen. And also, I was looking for a place where I can stay for longer. You know, I kind of got tired already of playing all those betas and stuff like that. I mean, novelty thing kind of worn out. So I was looking for a place to stay. And there's also the thing that... the new patch, content patch, is coming out tomorrow, so even more cool things to check out. And I really loved the premise behind the Project Ebonhold. I just think that, you know, early on, the lack of endgame content was what was holding the server back. A lot of changes they have made are actually were actually made towards a very good direction, so definitely want to see it and experience it. Also, for me personally, the early experience while you're, you know, progressing, farming and stuff like that was really cool. You know, discovering the tree and all those cool things. Really? But look at this. From Widows? That's strange. Now when I'm in in Stormwind, it actually stopped, so I don't really know what's happening. Yeah, man, Mark, it's pretty cool. That's why I also wanted to create like a fresh character and fresh account, because I also had like around 8 million of ashes. But, you know, just to experience this early game once again. And I have to admit that all those changes were actually amazing, really. Anomi. Hi.
Hello.
One thing that I checked really fast is, I don't know why, but my like main disk, main partition that has Windows on has only like 5 gigabytes of space left. Maybe, you know, there is some shit on the hard drive that is like, you know, bottlenecking the performance a little bit. That may be the problem. It's kind of strange. I don't know, maybe OBS is actually taking too much resources, because before I start streaming, I have like 20 gigabytes on my hard drive, and then, like, you know, I start and then suddenly it takes up so much space. Kind of strange. Yeah, that's what I was hoping to see as well. Howling Fjord. I'm not in Howling Fjord, I need new... Oh, really? So bad. I still have quests for Outland stuff. Yeah, guys, I guess I need to grab a couple of levels before we carry on. I'm gonna be back in a second, guys. Just gonna grab something to drink already. Yeah, the thing is that you can do plenty of content like in lower HC difficulties, but from what I've seen from people like, you know, writing on Discord and stuff, that a lot of like this max level difficulty of hardcore is actually requires you to play in groups, which is ultimately a very good thing to hear. Okay, I'm gonna work my way down my favorite farming spot. Although I can see that maybe, just maybe, I could farm a little bit right here. Simply because I'm only level 68 and there are usually like 70, 71s, so yeah, but this place isn't exactly like full with enemies, and that's what I need. Here we've got plenty of mobs. I think that deeper in the cave it should be even better. Man, my mana problems are crazy. Yeah, but the levels go really, really fast. Maybe I shouldn't already fool around that much and just go to level 80, ding it, and then reset. But the quests aren't really that hard to complete, and the gains are massive. So before I eventually do reset, I could have plenty of good stuff. Oh shit though. Careful, bro. Yeah, I know, but still. Okay, one more level and we're good to go from here. Another big FPS drop. Getting to level 80 with this shouldn't be that much of a problem. We just need to be on the right spot and it will be like a couple of minutes. But I really want that juicy reset. You know, the moment I look at that freaking tree, I want to see massive numbers. Even though there's only like million, over a million waiting. Oh, those are good pants, really good pants. Oh, blue, blue. Those are really, really good. There's also a staff from the arena I could potentially snag. Or a big, massive upgrade. Oh, that FPS drop was crazy. You know, now at least I know why they happen. I better refresh my Vampiric Embrace to not get surprised why I'm not getting the heals. Oh shit though. Watch out. Shocking claws, that could also potentially be good. Spell power, crit chance. Good stuff, mate. Okay, 71. I guess it's time to get the fuck out of here. Let's get some mana regen. Not much, but at least something. Nice. Okay, let's get the pants on. What a very, very nice upgrade. Can you please leave me alone for a second? Thank you. The helmet is great as well. Even though it looks dog shit. Well, that's a pretty good location, I guess. Come on, I'm stuck in the waters right on this freaking red circle. That's a dangerous thing to do, I guess. Alright, got the flight path, and now where I can find... I wonder if they have the call board in here. Yeah, they have. Like, every city has it now. City. Town. Kill one rare in Dragonflight. Dragon Blight. The problem is with those freaking objectives is that I don't have flying in Northrend now, which can be really, really annoying. Yeah, like finally something in Howling Fjord. I'm in actually Borean Tundra, so it's also wrong. Yeah, it's just wrong. I will spend all my gold just re-rolling stuff. So I'll be better off just, you know... Oh, there's a rare Ice Horn. Didn't expect that, but yeah, I don't have the quest for him. Even though killing him could be beneficial. Should be beneficial. Why is he jumping around like that? I have absolutely no idea. There you go. Oh, even better helmet. Like improved version of what I already had. Okay, there's a very nice spot in here. Actually, there are two spots, one on this side and one on the other side of the road. Although the other side of the road is more dangerous. There's just simply more mobs on that side. So I'm gonna stick to this one. And start farming, I guess. Oh yeah. That's what I like. Even though I'm stunned, I get so much healing passively that it's crazy good. The best thing about Shadow Priest is that I can pull those guys from afar. And the whole freaking groups will come. Okay, let's go for this one. Although I should be a little bit more careful, I guess. Mostly because I can be stunned right next to this freaking place of spawning. And this could mess me up a lot. All damage dealt increased, that's what we need. Oh my god, no. Shit, I thought that I will die because I got locked on some kind of object. Okay. The damage is really getting out of hand now. Dude. It's crazy, man. Shit. They also slow me down, that's what messing me up. Okay, the guy fell. Level up, there you go. Oh my god, blue damage dealt. That's like super good. It should get a little bit easier once I get to higher levels, since, you know, I will be over-leveling those guys by quite a bit. some extra mana regen would definitely be welcome, but I think I should just stop pulling them like that, just run next to them. So they always run through my fire path and, you know, getting all the dots and damage rolling. But if I jump into a group like this, man, I constantly have my finger on my defensive cooldown just in case shit goes wrong. Oh, massive FPS drop. Too many of them dying, I guess. This is so good. Safe and sound. Scorching wounds, let's go once again. What the hell is this? Ah, okay. This freaking eruptor. Mother flower. He drops additional shite on the ground. Dude, more things to avoid. That's even crazier. Look at how difficult it is to actually farm with this guy. With all those pulls to avoid. The guy's stunning you constantly and things like that. And then you add hardcore on top of everything. It's even more crazy. Okay, see ya, bro. Oh my god. Those are super crazy FPS drops. Look at how many of those are here. Okay, it's time for dispersion, I guess. The good thing is that since I'm still in dispersion, I constantly still apply my dots thanks to the auto applications. Oh no, another big bad boy is coming. The problem is that I don't really have mana to fight him now. For these beating your ass, yeah. Like, I thought I'm pre-invincible already as well, but it seems that I'm struggling here quite a bit. Although I did port like another level up due to intensity. So yeah, that's kind of crazy. But that's what's great about this game is that, you know, you're just progressing yourself, setting yourself the limits, how far you can get, and trying to overcome it eventually. Okay, I need to start conserving my mana a little bit, just in case something big comes out. I've seen the portal, but haven't seen the mob or anything. Okay, let's go into dispersion, get some mana back. Oh my god, I need to fix my computer for the next stream because those FPF drops are crazy. Those little wagons on the ground, they're gonna kill me soon, I swear to god. Okay, we're almost at the level up. There you go. More spell power, yeah, always welcome. It's a shame that those red big circles are also not, like, you know, applying to the mobs themselves. So if he's standing in this red circle, you could just, you know, pilot him right there and he would die because of this massive damage. But I guess that could be abused to kill bosses, for example, then. Cheeto. I'm constantly with the spirit tap, and the funny thing is that I still have mana problems. The good thing is that I don't really have to ever reapply my dots. Okay, I'm gonna snag like last level in here because they start to be quite low level for me. I think it's time to go to Ice Crown, although there's a big massive problem with Ice Crown due to the fact that yeah, I don't have flying. So getting into that best farming spot between all those gates is gonna be almost impossible, I guess. Maybe not impossible, but really hard to pull off. So I think I should look for some other spot that could be decent like this one. Thinking about Dragon Blight, Zordrak maybe. Storm Peaks is quite bad because it does require flying to even like get anywhere. Maybe Crystal Song Forest. Right below Dalaran could be pretty easy to access, but I cannot exactly remember any good spots in there. You know, spots where by default they would have like crazy amounts of mobs to kill and that they would like respawn very, very fast.
I can't press that. My mana is low.
And there you go, level 78. It would be pretty damn funny if I would die right next where I landed on my griffin. Kill one rare in Skolza Basin. Isn't there like anything closer? Kill one rare in Ice Crown. Dude, Ice Crown is crazy bad form. Really. Killed 75 beasts in Storm Peaks. I can't exactly remember the beasts. I think there are like spiders. You know, there's a cave next to the entrance, next to the city, the town. And I think the spiders there are counted as beasts, so that potentially could save us. Let's just go to Dalaran real quick. It's good that they have this teleport. If I remember correctly, in Standard Wrath of the Lich King, it was required of me to have at least level 74 to be able to enter Dalaran.
You need something? Farewell.
Okay, we've got this. I definitely need a Heartstone in here. Even though it's quite easy to get, just, you know, just in case. Leave it here and forget it. Okay, I think I'm pretty powerful, so I can get rid of the other potions, like the low level ones. Okay, nice amount of gold. Pool of blood. What is that? Okay, nice. We've got the most important thing now. But yeah, I do need to get out of here somehow. Okay, I got this. And now we're aiming for Storm Peaks. Ice Crown. Storm Peaks is hidden way further away. Nice flight. Okay, let's grab the flight path in K3 first. The mammoths are actually beasts also, and there's plenty of them. Completely forgot about those bastards. Like at the frozen waterfall, there should be shit tons of those guys. A hunter with the name Druid Trainer. That's kinda messed up. Okay, got this. Now then. This cave should have like crazy amounts of spiders. Yeah, those are beasts. Pretty good. Okay, but what's not good is that they constantly are gonna slow and freeze us. But yeah, I will just try to run like that and kill as many as possible. This place is quite big. And I can't exactly remember what's on the end of it. I hope that big massive spot to be able to kill as many spiders as possible. Come on, leave me be.
It's too far away.
Two spiders at the end, and that's it. I can't really remember being here ever, like maybe if I was doing some kind of quest that I don't remember as well. Yeah, I guess standing in one point and just waiting seems to be like the best choice rather than running around. Oh, I could teleport it. It caught me right in the middle of a sprint into the freaking net, so it teleported me forwards.
It's too far away.
Come on, let me go. Freaking webs. There you go, level 79. Even more spell power. That's always welcome. Now let's head back, see what quest we can do. Maybe one more and we would be good to go. Azure Scalebane in Crystal Song Forest. Okay, those shouldn't be that far away, I guess. Yeah, not so far from Dalaran. And they also give almost like half a level pretty much. So I think it will be easier ultimately than looking for another spot to finish my leveling. Okay, which way I was supposed to go? This way, I guess. Nice. Slow falls and levitates are so freaking good, I love it. The Black Knight's Choir. Oh my god, I haven't done this quest line in like ages, dude. Fucking ages. Azure Scalebane. Those are standard mobs. I thought maybe they are some kind of elites or something because we only need to kill 10. There you go. Rapid transit and we're almost level 80. Come on. Where's the call board actually? Do I really have to? Go next to the inn. Hey, where is it in Dalaran? Oh yeah, in the central part. Stupid. A warrior having 50k HP. It's quite a lot. Ravage the Ghoul in Ice Crown. Where exactly it is? Oh my god, so deep. "75 beasts once again in Storm Peaks." I mean, I could do that, but the problem is it's gonna take a while to kill those. One rare to find, not possible because I don't have flying mount. Oh, this is perfect. Yep, we do this and we're done. Maybe I can simply use the translocation shit. That's not working before I complete the quest, right?
Need help?
No? Now it did work. Okay, it's not so far away. 10 mobs is like nothing, considering the other quest. And we're gonna get another 87,000, which is like 170. So yeah, we will have 2 million to spend after the reset. It's gonna be crazy good. Scalebane, those are the ones I've just killed a minute ago. And where are those freaking spellweavers? What the hell, there's only one? Like, really? Yeah, the rest are pretty much scale banes only. Well, I guess I'm gonna kill them a couple of times. Oh my god, this is the easiest quest ever. Although it's kinda annoying that there's only one guy. Okay, just 2 more. Scorched Path seems to be winning its scorching wounds overall. And there we go, level 80, boys, finally. Yay, level 80. Still with classic equipment, still. That's not what matters. There we go. I guess I'm gonna go for Spirit. Okay, that's pretty dope. We've got nice equipment to start our resets. We have also unlocked the hardcore. But yeah, I'm still struggling with normal difficulty. So yeah, this will have to wait for now. I don't have any other things here to do, so I guess I can go straight up to the reset. And then let's check out what we can get from the tree, I guess. Let's die in those frozen wastes of Northrend. Alone out in the open. Yes. Oh my god, that was a long journey, I guess, for today. But I can re-equip everything with ease. I'm fully geared once again. And now I can start spending some cool stuff. So we definitely get riding and Northrend flying. Those are 2 most important things. And now then I also want to get this mounted speed here. Increase your mount with an additional 10%. And lucky draw. Increase your chance to be offered higher quality ecos where you level up by 10%. That's a very important thing to have. And there's also the other one in here. Relentless Pursuit. Twist of Faith is nice. Increases the number of eco rerolls we can get, so we get that. And look at this, because I unlocked another milestone on 2 millions. And now another is on 25, so that's kind of crazy. But yeah, we will be able to save more and more. And I also, with those 2 points, increase the chance of getting like better stuff. There's also a banish skill in here, so let's take it. Why not? Let's check if I can get a pretty cheap... Yeah, that's a pretty cheap route. Reduce fall damage taken. This only costs like 5,000. This costs 10,000. There's another 10,000. Yes. And I have another 10% increased chance of getting the better ecos. So that's quite massive, to be fair. Let's apply this straight away. Do we have any other easy lucky draws to pick up from here? Wait a minute. Lucky draw. Lucky draw. Where do I have more? This one's quite far, quite expensive. There's one at the end of the XP and one at the end of the crafting stuff. Yeah, because I think at this point in time there's only like 6 of those, so I already have like half. I could potentially... Let me check. Maybe I can pick this one. This one. This one. This one. This one. This one. Yes. Oh my god, my XP will now be increased through the roof. I already spent like 1 million for quality of life stuff. Rerolls for 10,000, that's definitely something important. Those are banishes, 50,000 for each. I guess I can take those two as well, this will help me out with my builds a little bit. Okay, so this is perfect. Apply the changes. Okay. Now then, increase your maximum health by 5%. It's kind of cool, but oh, this is quite big, to be fair. Like, reduce all damage taken while stunned or mind controlled by 10%. Yeah, but it's also quite expensive. I'm gonna pick some armor first. It's quite cheap and it's very, very nice. Physical damage taken, increase armor by 1,000, 100,000. Shit, this costs too much already. On the resurrection. Oh, this is nice. Borrowed time. When an attack or ability would kill you, you instead survive and are restored to 20% of your maximum health. And it's quite cheap to pick, so I'm gonna grab a couple of those points. Yeah, this is nice. I could potentially get more health from here as well. Oh, the Deferred Pain is actually super good. 5% of the damage you take is delayed, dealing its damage over 5 seconds instead. But it would cost me like pretty much my whole stuff. Okay, let's apply this. Because defensively, I feel like I did pick up quite a lot of good stuff. There's a pretty cheap stamina in here as well. Oh, this is super important. While below 20% health, damage taken is reduced by 30%. That's big, massive, actually massive. Okay, increase your spell power. 500, oh my god. Okay, increase some crit here and there. Haste, 1% haste is nice. Potentially get some more mana regen as well. Okay. Perfect. Apply the changes. Let's see. I already have like 3000 spell damage. That's pretty damn crazy.
Hello. See you around.
Oh my god, the movement speed is so nice. From the tree now. This is the Tailwind Rains, which is one of those. It's crazy good now because I have 4 lucky draws, which will allow me to get so many better ecos to roll. So my builds overall should be a lot more powerful. Just have a look for it real quick. Like, look at this XP I also get. The multipliers are massive. If I count, like this, look at this. I've got... Those are the quests, so those are not relevant. So I've got 40%, 80%, 180%, 220, 320, 360, 460, 500, 600 extra XP. That's just crazy, man. Look at this, level 5 already. All damage dealt, let's go. Scorching wounds, let's go. Scorching wounds, let's go. Storm conductor, oh my god, this is great. Because after we use offensive abilities, we can then unleash a massive chain lightning. I take it, and I straight up lock it up. Storm conductor, so we're gonna get it like every time. Big one smite. Give me one more level up, please. Look at those levels. Level 7 in just a couple of seconds. Green scorching wounds, that's great. More scorching wounds, even better. Nice. Okay, dude, this is gonna be amazing for the next time. We're already starting to zoom with the, like, over 2 million ashes. It actually took me a lot faster, but yeah, this is also mainly because we've got the catch-up bonus, so the grinding is a little bit lesser until we hit, like, I think 10 million, because the cap is 25 now. Yeah, 25 million is the cap, so I got this increased up until 10 million, which should go pretty damn fast at this rate. Anyway, guys, that's gonna be it for today. Thank you for joining the stream. Hope you enjoyed this Zero to Hero series. We're gonna come back to it, yeah, pretty soon, I hope. Tomorrow's like the new patch, new content, new stuff coming out. I've seen that the tree has been rebuilt a little bit as well. So a lot of new exciting stuff to check out. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye, take care. Good night.